What's up guys, Sly Solo here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of the Harvest Tool Only Challenge. So in part 1 we covered both acts 1 and 2. And so in this one we're just going to be covering act 3 and we'll be done with the challenge. So before we started any fight, of course, we went and we got a 4 times damage boost because we definitely are going to need that. And then we made our way to the lecture hall first, but I'm gonna show you guys the library fight and the prison fight first because they were just much easier. And the stink fight, the library fight with all the stinkers, it was pretty easy. It was straightforward. You just attack the stinkers, avoid the gas, and basically just called it a day, right?
Get over here!
The only thing I did different from how I would usually do this is after I destroyed like 4 or 5 stinkers, I would just run around until the gas went away, and then I would repeat the process so I would have somewhere to run to wait out the next gas pool. And then we went straight to the prison fight, which honestly this worked out way better than I thought it would. I just walked in circles around the zombies, swinging back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And yeah, it pretty much just worked out perfectly. This boss has always been an easy boss. And it's even easier with the 4 times damage boost. Who would have thought? So now, with both of those bosses out of the way, we're going to talk about the real boss fight of this game, the lecture hall. This boss fight has always been my most hated boss fight. It's so cramped. There's so many different types of zombies. There's a wolf in there sometimes. It was just a struggle. And honestly, I died plenty of times on this boss. Between the wolves, the stinkers, the throwers, and then the pink guy blowing up, there was just so many ways to die. So based off the final boss of Act 2, I basically hypothesized that you would not need to kill the stinkers in the lecture hall, which turned out to be true. But the problem was that they spawned lots of stinkers throughout this fight. So when I avoid them, I still had like 15 of them chasing me, which will be a problem because if I try to attack the boss, they can get in the way and then I would accidentally blow them up. So I did need to kill some of them just so that they wouldn't be so many in the end. But eventually I realized that it was just way better to try to isolate the golden zombies by themselves and then just attack them when they're by themselves, rather than trying to attack them when a huge horde of zombies like body blocking for them. But this boss was hard. I'm not gonna lie. This boss was really hard. At one point, I bought some extra fish. I bought jalapenos. I bought the flower petal for health regen. I bought everything. I pulled every stop out before this boss fight. And even then, I was still dying just constantly. And I really was gonna give up on this challenge, guys. I really was. But I knew that it had to be possible, right? And then it just came down to determination and patience, really. And so I just kept going, and just to beat this boss, it took me like an hour to beat this one boss fight, just like doing attempt after attempt. But eventually we were able to destroy it, and then we moved on to the final fight, the final dragon. We got our 4 damage boost, we got our flower petal, and we went to the boss. And honestly, after I beat the lecture hall, I was very confident that we could do the dragon easily because we had so much more room to maneuver around and there was just so much more space, and I just felt really confident in how it would play out. So phase 1 went through easily. There was not a problem. phase 2 came around, and I've already killed the boss with like my scythe and stuff before, so I knew how to do it. I just ran up to the face, I hit it a couple times, and then once I see the orange wall that cannot hit me on the right side, when it gets close to the end, that's when I would back away and let the orange wall on my side come, and then I would come back and repeat the process. So it was pretty straightforward, and honestly, I'm kind of disappointed it wasn't more dramatic, right? But I mean, what can you say, man? The lecture hall was the real boss fight of this video, or of the whole game, really. But that pretty much wraps up part 2 of the Harvest Tool Challenge, and basically completely wraps it up, unless another part of the game comes out, right, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this one was kind of boring compared to the first one, or in my opinion, maybe it's because I'm just recording the audio and I didn't edit yet, but we'll see how it turns out, guys. But other than that, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, or even subscribe if you guys want. With that being said, guys, it's been your boy Solo. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.